Okay, I think we can start this workshop. Thanks for joining us today. We will be happy to show some first results of the EOLIAN project, and we will be also pleased to listen to other sister projects to what they are doing, what they are targeting, what they are their first results also from their side. Just few words. Okay, I will try do my best to moderate this meeting in the best way. This is the today's agenda. So, okay, I mean, I don't know, I'm not worth it to read it now, but we will have the first part related to EOLIAN, then introduction to Blade to Circ, an introduction to Ecoras Wind, and then we close this workshop with a Q&A session. Okay. Since we have more than one presentation related to EOLIAN, I will just use few minutes to general overview of the projects. The acronym of the project, as you know, is EOLIAN. The title is A New Generation of Smart Sustainable Wind Turbine Blades. Our project is based on 10 partners, 5 coming from 5 different countries. The duration is 42 months for a total requested funding of 3.6 million. Proplast in Italy is a project coordinator, and this project starts on the 1st of June. Just to give you an idea about where the partners are located. This is the list of the partners and the list of, so you can easily see where this partner come from. I think I will just briefly say something about the challenge that we have in our project, which is I'm sure the same as the one of the other sister projects, which is based on the sustainable future for wind energy. In particular, we are talking about materials, and so in particular, we are talking about wind blades materials, which are typically based on fiber composites. In this case, this material, so we know that 90% of the wind turbine mass is already recyclable. We are talking about the metal parts, the structural parts, but we are focusing these projects onto the wind blades, which are made on fiber composites. So basically, the needs are 2 different. The first one is that they use to make longer the life cycle of the blades and the recycling and supporting the optimal recycling of the blades. And from the other, and the other point was, of course, the increase the reliability for longer life. Our projects is based on 5 different technical objectives, which is more or less the pathway to the final results of the project. So the first one is based on the development of Vidrimer to be used as a material for composites. In particular, we focus on bio-based polyamine Vidrimers. The second step is to use these Vidrimers for the production of the wind blades with fibers, basically, by vacuum infusion, which is the techniques which they use typically for wind blades, in particular for the partner of the project that is Norvento, which is they will produce the wind blades. Then we have to increase the life cycle of the wind blades. We are integrating sensors and heater actuators. Then the 4th technical objective is an industrial demonstrator. So we will produce a sensor-assisted Vidrimer composite wind blade. And then the final part, the final objective is the one related to the end of life of the wind blades. So the reuse and the recycle of the wind blades for the production of the 2nd generation composites. Very briefly, so bio-based Vidrimers, as I said, we are talking about vanillin-based polyamine Vidrimers. composites in the field of the composite, we are using basalt fibers, which is rock-based natural fibers. We will talk about later on about the e-mold electronics and the sensor for structural and monitoring and EV systems. Then we will see something about the production of the sensor-assisted Widmer composite blade. And then in the next workshops, we will talk more about the end-of-life solution we just start studying in our projects. This is the per diagram of the project. So we, as you can see, we have the industrial requirements as a pillar for building up all the technical activities of the projects. We have materials production, sensor production, multi-scale modeling to support the whole development of the chemistry of the Widmers. And then this is the development phase. So we have the scale up the Widmer production of the wind blade, end-of-life assessment, and of course, sustainability analysis and risk assessment. So far, that's my very brief presentation about the projects, and I will, coming back to the agenda, I will leave the floor to my colleague from Techniker, Cristina Monteresin, and colleagues from Politecnico di Milano, Alessandro Milita e Riccardo Di Giovanni.